Hey, what's up everyone? Adam here with brahwegotthis, and today we are discussing the brand new global reveal of the next ESO expansion and adventure. This year will be an interesting one to say the least, but we are going to a place that the Elder Scrolls has never explored before, according to the director. In this video, I'm going to go over all the details of the next expansion that I do know. I'm going to go over some base game quality of life updates that are coming to the game, which are very, very exciting, and I'm going to go over the brand new system that is coming to ESO that I think some players are really going to love, and I think some players may not. It really just depends. But let's go ahead and get into the video. Real quick, thank you to all my patrons. I really do appreciate it. Check out my link below if you want to become one, and check out my Twitch stream Tuesday through Friday, and our Discord and our website, brahwegotthis.com. But first off, I was completely wrong about my red guard prediction, so you can make fun of me in the comments if you'd like. But if you had the Breton expansion on your bingo card, go ahead and mark that off, because you win. The new expansion, or the new place that we're going, is called High Isle. This is called the Legacy of the Bretons. That is the season-long name of it. But this will focus on exploring the Breton lore and culture. They said that this expansion is a very politically, charged and themed expansion, not like End of the World, like, Mehrunes Dagon and the Deadlands and all that stuff. So this will feel like a classic Elder Scrolls game, according to Zenimax. They said that the goal of the story is actually to end the 3 years war in Cyrodiil. So to me, that's kind of intriguing, because maybe that means they're going to completely reset PvP or something, or lead that into a new PvP content system away from Cyrodiil, and maybe that's their plan for PvP in the future. So where exactly is High Isle? High Isle is southwest of Daggerfall and northwest of Somerset, I believe, is what I saw on the map that they showed, and it was only documented ever apparently by a map by the Red Guard. So that's kind of crazy. Apparently it's just not been very documented. High Isle is also a feudal type place. It's very like medieval. So I think that's really cool. There's like jousting and things like that, and you'll see like more traditional plate armor, and I'm really excited about that. And there's going to be more than 2 locations. This is technically called the Sisters Archipelago, so it's like an island chain, so we're going to be able to go to multiple locations according to what they said. Now, let's talk about the massive reveal news and new in-game system. This is very interesting. The new system is going to be very polarizing, in my opinion, and a lot of people may love it, and I think a lot of people were very underwhelmed by it. I mean, I know in my stream people were very underwhelmed, and in the chat, but I think some people are excited. But this system is called the Tales of Tribute, which is a new collectible card game coming to ESO. So if you've ever played Gwent or something to that nature, it's very similar to this. Also, if you want to compare it to like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, but Magic the Gathering is technically a trading card game. If you think about it, it's still a collectible card game, but like, it is different. How you play this is you play it throughout the taverns in Tamriel, which is kind of like Gwent, and you start out with 4 starter decks. You unlock more things and like cards through the storyline and through other systems. With that, apparently you can explore the world as well and do other things to unlock more cards to complete your deck even further. You can get these things called patron decks that they touched on with like unique upgraded cards, and there is also a ranking system for solo and PvP separately. So you like play against another person, or you play solo against like the computer. So I really like that, and we'll touch on that here a little later. Say you just started the card game and you're like, well, how am I gonna, be comparative against someone who has a way better deck than me? Because I think in Gwent they had a lot of issues with balancing. So apparently, if that's the case, your decks will be mixed in with the other players, and it will be random, and it apparently will balance out. So that's really interesting. That's a very interesting mechanic in my opinion. And I think the type of game style that it is they said it's a resource building game. So like that means, I think from what I'm understanding, is that's kind of like Magic or Hearthstone, where you have a mana source or like some sort of way to play your cards, and if you run out of that resource, you can't play cards. So that's kind of, I think, the structure they're going towards. And they said to win, you have to reach a victor point goal. Don't know what that is yet, but I think that's, kind of interesting. And what these card games will do is apparently it will unlock stuff in ESO for you. It will unlock cosmetic rewards, furniture, gold, crafting materials, and transmute stones. There's also something to note is some people might be like, well, isn't this going to be something like pay to win? Not really, because there's no reason to buy cards like with money, because they balance your deck out when you're playing PvP apparently. So there's really like no reason. So I'm really interested to see how that mechanic works. I have no idea like how that's going to work, but I think that really makes it very known that it's not going to be like a pay to win thing. So my opinion on the card game reveal is, I was a little underwhelmed at first. I really thought there'd be a new class, a new race, a new playable like skill line or something like that, right? Spellcrafting. I didn't think there was gonna be a class as much as the other stuff because of some of the stuff they've mentioned, but I am a little surprised by it. But as an avid card game player, like I love Magic the Gathering. I don't really like Hearthstone. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that, but I love Magic. I think it's interesting. I think that it's going to maybe bring some new ways to earn things in game, that's something I've really been wanting as a player that's played this forever. Like, I want to have something to work towards, and the fact that I can maybe build a deck and craft it and make it better and better and better, and then play ranked and get higher up and have like different deck archetypes and make builds for you, like, I'm honestly kind of excited about that. Now, I don't know how deep like the card game is going to be. I don't have any other knowledge about it. I don't know if, again, you know, it's going to be pay to win or something like that. I don't think it's going to be like that, but I don't know how it's going to play, right? Who knows if they'll make this a standalone thing? I don't know, but I think it's something that I am very excited to try. Now, I know a lot of you will feel underwhelmed by this, but for someone who really likes card games and someone who was really looking for a system that I could have earnable things and like do other things in the game, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'd love to hear your comments on it below. I know there's going to be a lot of people that don't like it. There might be a few of you that do like it, but again, I'm going to cover everything about that here in the channel. So make sure to hit that bell icon and subscribe to stay up to date on all the content here in the channel, because I'm going to try my best to cover everything. I'll have guides. I might have decks that you can play. So I'm really excited for that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about that they're adding is they're adding 2 new companions, Ember, who is a Khajiit, and Isabel, who is a Breton. I'm not a big fan of companions in my opinion, so I'm kind of on that. So that's, you know, that is what it is. But this expansion will be available June 6th for PC, Mac, Stadia, and June 21st on consoles. Now, there are some new things coming with it. The new Overland World events called volcanic events, similar to geysers. So these are just going to give us, you know, materials and all that stuff. So those look kind of cool in my opinion. There's a new trial going to be coming called the Dreadcell Reef that's going to be featuring Malmur pirates. I don't know if I said that right, but I think I did. So that's very interesting. The first DLC, dungeon DLC, Ascending Tide, is coming out March 14th. On PC, Mac, Stadia, and March 29th for consoles. In that dungeon DLC, there's going to be 2 new dungeons called Shipwright's Regret and Coral Airy. Now, there's going to be some base game updates that I think a lot of people have been wanting. The biggest one with Update 33, this is going to be base game for free. There's account-wide achievements and account-wide titles. This is a massive quality of life update, and I think a lot of players are very excited about this. Also, they're bringing a new assistant called a deconstruction assistant. They're bringing dual mounts, and there's going to be new rewards of the worthy, new Imperial City item sets. You're going to get new monster sets. There's a new outfit style for PvP players that you can earn in Imperial City, I believe, that is only obtainable through that. You cannot buy it, you have to earn it. And so that's kind of interesting as well. And then for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, there's going to be Trophy Sync, which I think a lot of people have been really excited about. Like I said, I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comment sections below. Again, my opinion is, at first I was a little underwhelmed. I thought we were going to be getting something else. Did not expect a collectible card game. I really hope the card game is actually fun. I really hope that it's something that's deep, because if it is, I honestly think that it could bring a lot of players to this game. And I think that it could be something really good for the game that a lot of people really need to give a chance. But I understand people feeling underwhelmed. I understand people that don't even like card games are like, man, what the heck? And it's like, I get it. I totally see what you're saying, but I would love to see what you say in the comments. Let me know, and make sure to check out all my guides in the channel if you want any help on how to play the game. We have tons of stuff here and on the website. But until next time, y'all, just remember to have faith, be great, and I'll see you on ESO.